Jai Gurudev, everyone, and welcome you all to this new episode of Guru Siyag Yoga Bliss, Becoming and Being, Part 20. So, today again is Wednesday, and we are here to do this satsang about Guru Siyag Yoga. And I pray to Gurudev to, to show us the path so that we can walk on this path with ease, and we are able to transcend our human limitations in a much more smoother way. So it's very difficult to speak about Guru Siyag because we do not really prepare before these sessions. So whatever comes out is something that comes out naturally. And before the session, I pray to Gurudev to share whatever he wants to share. And I hope that some of you, or maybe a lot of you, might be receiving some amount of wisdom that you need. So there is nothing about me or my contribution in whatever you get to receive through these sessions. It's all about the grace of our Gurudev, and any slip of tongue or any small glitches in way of my speaking or English or whatever. So those are mine human limitations, and I don't think I need to say that pardon me for that, because I know that human beings as we are also very understanding and compassionate at our core. So I am one of you. So see me like that. So today there is so much that's coming up to share about this journey. And before we start with that, I'll just share a brief about what we always share about Guru Siyag Yoga. So, as some of you might already be knowing, that Guru Siyag Yoga is a yogic practice. So yoga means divine transformation of human being, and it means uh, your union with God. So these are quite difficult concepts to actually grasp, because even though we may grasp them from our at some level of our mind, but still uh, we still have to go through this whole process of becoming a divinely transformed being and all that. And our Gurudev will certainly help us, all of us. So before we go further, here, as you can see in the picture, on the left side is our Gurudev, Gurudev Sri Ramlal Ji Siyag, and on the right side is Gurudev of our Gurudev, Baba Sri Gangainath Ji. Sometimes I feel that this picture of Gurudev is intently placed by him like that, wherein he is not looking at us in the eye, and Babaji Gangainath Ji is doing that. So I haven't fully understood that aspect of this picture, but here I am, and all of us to bow down to our spiritual masters, Sri Gurudev Sri Ramlal Ji Siyag and Babaji Gangainath Ji. So you can visit the website www.gurusiyagyoga.org for more details. So on the website, you will get the detailed information about Gurudev, and about his Gurudev, and how to practice this practice of yoga, Guru Siyag Yoga. So you will find quite a bit of in-depth information on the website. So I would encourage that you visit the website and check out for yourself. And in this session also, I will share briefly about what do we need to do in Guru Siyag Yoga. And besides that we will discuss, because even though you are not present face to face with me on this, in this way, the way we are doing it. But I'm sure whatever I'm doing is that I'm talking to you, each one of you, through this video and all the videos that come out. So we will share our experiences on this platform. Yeah, so this week has been a very different kind of week. And when I say different, it doesn't mean that that I went to a different place physically, or some experiences happened which were out of the way or all that. No, but somewhere Guru Siyag Yoga is about witnessing the extraordinary in the ordinary. This getting this ability to to witness extraordinary in the ordinary life, to be able to grasp thing behind the things, and to find more meaning in life. So the way we live starts to change. So this transformation, the divine transformation that Guru Siyag Yoga promises, is about the holistic transformation of you, and how you live, and of course then everything connected with you also goes undergoes subtle transformations. So I have been perhaps repeating myself by saying that the way we conduct in the world changes, the way we look at various concepts around success, around money, around happiness, around feeling powerful. So all those concepts, they our concepts gets refined, so we do not think the same way. Our definition of success changes. Our definition of how we want our life to be, that changes. So, in a nutshell, in a nutshell, in this journey, we 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 feel that we are constantly changing. We are constantly changing, and like every moment, the earth is moving around the sun, but we do not feel the moment as such while sitting in this room or wherever you are also sitting on your chair or bed or whatever. But every moment the earth is moving, every moment it is rotating and undergoing this revolution also at a considerably high speed. So similarly, when we are practicing Guru Siyag Yoga, so this is such a potent practice and bestowed to us by the great spiritual master Gurudev Siyag, and to us who are practicing Guru Siyag Yoga and who are knowing more and more about this philosophy and about Dev and everything. So we have, many of us now understand that Gurudev is God Himself, because when one fully transforms, so you are no different than God. So only God is there in all of us. So when the all the false stuff that we have accumulated, so when that goes away, so what remains is the God only. So, although I'm speaking this right now, and I'm yet to experience that revelation in terms of the actual experience, but somehow this experience, even to understand this experience, the possibility of this experience has taken a shape in my life. So, previously, I had read about these things and all that, and this divine transformation, and each being to be God and everything and all that, but somehow my I was not able to throw my head around it, because I always used to think that what's the point of being God when I feel miserable in my life. That when rubber meets the road, so all that I'm reading in great books and all the learnings that I've been learning through, great masters. So when I'm not able to think differently, when I'm not able to do anything differently, and at the end of the day, I'm not feeling powerful. I'm not feeling as if I am the one who is driving my life. So what's the point of all this, all this learning, knowledge, and all that stuff? So I I was wanting to learn a lot in life, but somehow uh, the empowerment that I feel now, by becoming a Guru Siyag disciple, is something that I hadn't even envisioned in my dreams. So previously, I used to think that this transformation means that you will feel, you will feel as if you are class apart. You will develop these abilities to to conjure up things in a way that you would be a kind of a miracle worker, and somebody who everybody would recognize, and every you would be sought after, and everybody would be kind of saluting you, if not physically but then mentally, and all that. And your children will be looking up to you, your friends would look up to you, you would be recognized in society. So I had that notion that to be a divine being means that you would really look different from the masses, isn't it? So what's the point if you still look the same? so now I feel that after all, we all grow up in years, but somewhere we never grow up till the time we die, until unless we find a true guru, who help us evolve, who help us evolve. So I would say that before meeting my Gurudev, now I would say I'm his child, but before meeting him, I was still a child. So all my notions were like this only. So I wanted to feel happy. That was the bottom line. That's about it, isn't it? And why shall I not, expect to be happy? I used to think, because after all, my intentions are good, and I'm fairly intelligent, I used to think, and so I deserve to be happy, isn't it? So why do I have to hanker after happiness? Why can't things be simple? Why can't people learn to behave? Why can't people live with integrity, honesty, and do what they needs to be done? And why do I need to suffer because of somebody's, everyone else's mistake? So so the first thing that gets changed when we start practicing Guru Siyag Yoga is we are we are able to see our own follies and flaws and fallacies. And then comes the great self acceptance. So that self acceptance as a concept is very hard to grasp. So I had also tried lot of exercises around self acceptance, like positive affirmations, like telling to my own self that I really love you, I really love myself, and all that stuff and all that. But somehow the child in me was very wise, and the child knew that you know nothing is happening, boss, this is not working. So but now I know what compassion means. I won't say that there is nothing else to know, but all I'm trying to say is that these concepts, this self acceptance, this compassion, and living with integrity. So these are not the things that you can understand easily. because these are the things that that are only possible when your programming changes from inside. So these are the things that you start exhibiting when you these are the things that you experience from inside when you change from the inside. So in Guru Siyag Yoga, Guru gives us a mantra which we have to chant round the clock. And by round the clock, it means as much as we can. And we have to practice meditation twice a day, and that too for only 15 minutes at one time. So that is it. So this meditation and this mantra, this is like uh, you know this is like erecting a powerhouse in you, or maybe you have a powerhouse. This is like empowering that powerhouse, or um, give, providing that connection to generate the power. So that comes from this mantra and the meditation. So when we start chanting this Guru given mantra, so all the things that clogs us, all the things that cloud us, that confuse us, that makes us think in a way that that we are always in some or the other vicious circle, wherein we either feel too bad for our sorry state, or we are very clear that there is nothing wrong with us but everything wrong with others, or somewhere we somehow always feel that this life is very hard to make sense of, live, because um, uh, if we are not blaming others, if we are not blaming ourselves also, then also we might be feeling very confused around that there must be more to life. So is this only this? So we are all chasing something always. So that chase ends. So I don't know if you all can all can feel, or even feel the possibility of what it feels like for that chase to end. So even that possibility is very hard to think. So when we start practicing Guru Siyag Yoga, and the moment we start the moment we start experiencing that surrender and that faith rising inside us towards our Guru, and his simple method, his simple way, and our we that transformation takes hold of our being. So that transformation takes hold of our being, and this refinement of our self, this evolution takes a different turn altogether. And slowly and slowly, slowly and slowly, when we progress on this path, we then understand that we are no more the same. We are not looking forward to all that we were looking forward to in the same way. So today also, I appreciate all the comfort that I have, and I would always appreciate all the comfort that I will have. But at the same time, the way I witness to all that I have has changed. So this chase of always wanting something, that has been converted to witnessing witnessing all the promises that life has for me. So that is happening, occurring every moment. So being able to witness life unfold every moment is much more beautiful, much more powerful a reward than always trying to chase something. So, as a CEO or as somebody who is doing nothing, whatever, but this chase is something that never ends, and that ends when we come to Guru Siyag Yoga. But then also, we do not have to. We do not, we do not just leave our house and our kids or whatever we are doing. We engage with them with more respect and in a more fulfilling way. So somehow we discover that the the point of chasing doesn't make sense anymore. So we are able to experience that we have everything in this moment, and that's a beautiful feeling. So this might be something that a lot of you might already be experiencing a bit, and and this feeling, this feeling of being settled. I won't say being still, because I relate to the word settled. So to you it may be feeling still or feeling safe or feeling hopeful and all that. So this, all these feelings that we start feeling from inside just by practicing meditation, and by taking by doing this mantra chanting, so which is the name of the Lord itself. Of- So this mantra is the Guru given mantra. So when we do that, so this transformation that comes inside us is something that we really we really are able to have that glimpse of the bliss. So this session is all about bliss, becoming and being. So that bliss is something now I'm able to at least, you know, touch it. I'm able to feel it. That yes, that what is this bliss that Gurudev has been telling us. So in Hindi, Gurudev says Akshay Anand. So Akshay Anand means unending joy. Unending joy is this bliss. So that is only possible when we experience that transformation that comes through the practice of surrendering and having faith in the Guru, meditating and doing that mantra jap. So this is that unending joy that comes from that transformation, which is only possible by practicing Guru Siyag Yoga. So this, this chase is about happiness. This chase is about some kind of, this chase is about going after cravings. This chase is about always feeling less, or feeling a lot more than we actually are, but never balanced. So this chase, it's not only so. I'm not saying that we stop setting goals, or we stop working, or we stop doing whatever you are engaged in, but how we relate to those things, that change. And that change is also that also is the karm yoga. So those of you who have some idea about the philosophy of philosophy propagated by Bhagavad Gita, so it's the philosophy of karma yoga. So all of us will be doing our karma, and all our karmas become will get transformed to karma yoga when we are walking on the path that has been showed us by Gurudev. So we will still be doing our duties. We will still be wearing all the badges that we do. We still be going after promotions. We will still be looking forward to vacations and holidays. We will still be looking forward to and doing whatever needs to be done to take care of our family and all our other interests and all that. But whatever we will be doing, whatever we will be thinking, whatever we will be operating as, will get transformed. So all our karmas will be then will become yoga. So that is karma yoga. So I don't know how much of this is making sense to you. And I'm constantly feeling that tickle inside me that what are you saying? What are you saying? But believe me, brothers and sisters, I I can't help it. I can't really help it because this is all impromptu that comes in by the guru's grace, that comes out of me, and little baby inside me still, who is undergoing that transformation, is constantly handing out blows to me that what are you saying, what are you saying. So anyways, so I just hope that I was able to convey this message that here is your chance to experience that unending bliss, the real bliss that can't be taken away from you, that only increases, nobody can steal it from you. So here is your chance to experience that bliss, and here is your chance to refine the way of living life. So by doing this yoga and converting all our karmas to karma yoga. So practice Guru Siyag Yoga. So initially you may not easily get connected or relate to Gurudev or Dada Gurudevs. After all, they appear very simple in the picture, and we do not get to meet people who look like them very often. So it may be not easy for you to experience that connection with them, but then that is why Gurudev is making people like me to come forward and share about this practice with you, because in the comfort of my home I was practicing this yoga from past around 3 years, and now this call came that tell about it to the world. So here I am, talking to you, and it's not my choice, and I won't say that I like it or I not like it, because this is not a question about that, but it is like that this is the guru's this is guru's, whatever is happening is all guru's doing, nothing there is mine. So here is your chance to transform yourself, and just uh, go to the website and read about the practice. That means how you practice this meditation. So there is a step by step process given on the website. Read through it and start practicing it. And if I have to tell you, so I'll just tell you very simply that you can use any picture of Gurudev like this, or even this. So what you have to do is that uh, you can have any picture which is easily available on the internet of Gurudev and Dada Gurudev in front of you. You hold that picture, you see that picture, and then you pray to Gurudev, because this is not a picture. This is that we this is Gurudev himself. So we pray to Gurudev to help us progress on this path, and we ask for help, that help us to meditate for 15 minutes. And then we close our eyes and we envision Gurudev here, and we start chanting the mantra, and we keep our eyes closed. We keep watching Gurudev on our third eye. So we keep watching Gurudev on our third eye. We keep chanting the mantra. We keep our eyes closed, and our thoughts may keep on taking us here and there. So let that happen, and just keep sitting there. And whenever you are able to notice that you are no more chanting the mantra, and you're not visualizing Gurudev on your third eye, just come back to it. That's it. And after 15 minutes, your eyes will automatically open. So the mantra that you have to chant is the Guru given Sanjeevani mantra. So I will play a video. Through that video, you will be receiving that mantra. And when you hear the mantra in Guru's voice, so you get initiated in this practice. So this is the Shaktipat Diksha when you hear the mantra in Gurudev's voice. So this is this small meditation. By small, I mean the duration of the meditation is small because this is very potent meditation. So those of you who are living in very cold places, where temperatures are around 0 degrees or not more than 5 degrees perhaps. So you can meditate for half an hour at one go. Otherwise, those of us who live at places like Delhi NCR, wherein the temperatures are 40, 45 degree and all that. So anything above 10 degrees, it seems that we need to practice meditation not more than 15 minutes. That's it. So this is the meditation part, and round the clock mantra chanting is something that has been emphasized a lot by Gurudev, because that mantra is very potent again, and that mantra is something that Gurudev has said that that's the key to the lock. So that's the key. So that mantra has to be chanted round the clock while you are doing, any chores that you might be doing at your house and otherwise. So in which your head is not engaged as much. So you can chant the mantra. So I chant the mantra while driving, while folding clothes, and while doing various chores around the house and all that. And while sleeping, and while I'm still in bed, I'm after waking up and all that. So mantra chanting round the clock. So put a lot of effort in the chanting of the mantra, because when you sincerely chant the mantra, sooner or later that mantra chant will become automatic inside you, and you will not have to chant, because that chant will be picked up by your inner power, and that mantra will be getting chanted automatically. So that is called Ajapa Jap in Hindi language. So Ajapa Jap means a chant that you are not chanting, but automatic chanting. So that happens. So whatever happens in on this path is totally grounded in our ancient philosophy and science of yoga. So there is no scope of confusion and all that. So the only confusion that we experience is our confusion because we are not able to understand something. And as and when we keep up with the practice, we start understanding more and more about this yogic practice, about the changes that come through it, about the nuances around this system and all that. So it's like that a nursery child can't really understand integral calculus that a class 12 or 11 child study in school. So we can't say that, integral, sitting in nursery, we can't say that integral calculus doesn't make sense. So similarly, some of you might be feeling that, this meditation, this mantra chanting, and this lady speaking that Gurudev is God and all that doesn't make sense. So basically, it's about experiencing yourself. Then only you will be able to appreciate it. Till then, you can keep up with the spirit of honesty and experimentation. So before creating opinion about this practice, practice this yoga for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 1 month, whatever. Practice this and then see what happens with you. So practice this with full sincerity, honesty, and surrender, because true wisdom and knowledge only reaches the humble seekers, not to the people who are sure that they know more than the guru, they know more more than everyone on this planet. So their bowl is full. Nobody can pour anything in that bowl, not even God. So those of you who want to understand more about life, more about how life works, more about this divine transformation that I am going through, and thousands or lakhs or crores of people are going through by practicing Guru Siyag Yoga. So if somebody wants to understand this, the best way to understand is start practicing it with sincerity, honesty, and with your empty bowl, or with that readiness to to get transformed. So if you feel that you are the best version already and you need no transformation, then all the best to you. This practice is not for you. But those of you who feel that there are there are many versions that can be explored for your own self, those of you who would like to take up this opportunity of take up this promise of divine transformation, they can pick this practice and start their journey. So now I would like to share that you can also watch more videos like this on the channel called Guru Siyag Divine. Those of you who are only comfortable with English language. So right now, videos in English languages are there on the channel, but not many. And besides this channel, there are many channel on the YouTube. And since a lot of Guru disciples are making videos, so from wherever they are, so please appreciate the cultural diversity and of the Guru Siyag practitioners and disciples. So I'm saying this from my own experience, because before coming to this practice, I was quite judgmental about all the content on YouTube about Guru Siyag. And so I have shared about my experience in some previous videos, wherein I shared that how I wanted, how I wanted my guru to be, a little, to have little swag, to have that, that cool element that I couldn't find in Guru Siyag, and neither his practitioners. So that's the funny part, anyways. So, but now since I am into it, and it's not you that who picks the guru, it's the guru who picks you. So I belonged here, so that is why I am here. And today, I love is not the right word, because I love my children also. I love my parents also. I, I love so many things. So if there is something that is much more than love, is something that I feel for Gurudev. So, and I'm the same woman who was who simply looked at the picture and I was like, okay, thank you. So not for me. All the best. So yes, life is funny, or I could say that I am funny, whatever. So you may explore YouTube channels, and there are original videos of Gurudev and his description of Indian philosophy and this practice, uh, which will, which will lead that we will which will lead all humanity towards the promise of divine transformation and all that. So you can explore those videos as well. And there is a video and which shares about this practice in English language, so video description of how to practice and all that stuff, so that is also there on the channel Guru Siyag Divine. And I'm also sharing my number, so those of you who would like to share your experience can share their experience on the numbers that are being displayed below. So you can WhatsApp us, you can voice message us, or send your type messages. So once in a while, I have received messages from Guru Bhai and Behens staying outside our country, and they wanted to clarify something. So, and many a times, some of you leave comments that these sessions are helpful. So reading those comments are definitely encouraging. So those of you who feel that these sessions are reaching you at the right time and are giving you certain messages that are meant for you, so you may let us know. So that will be encouraging. So those Guru brothers and sisters who are outside India, so when they reach out to us, so that gives us that feeling that yes, that Guru Siyag Yoga is Guru's mission of transforming the human race. So this divine transformation is taking shape. So that is again a very joyful feeling. And moreover, leaving comments on YouTube videos like this, somewhere it's like, it's because Guru has always asked us to share about your practice with others. So sometimes we feel shy and all that, but leaving comment on videos like this is a starting point kind of thing. So those of you who are practicing Guru Siyag Yoga and are watching these videos, so please do leave your comments. Do let uh, Gurudev know that that you are taking this as a starting point to share about your experiences. Because before I started sharing about my journey, I had this little bit of concern that what would my friends think about me, you know what would my circle think about me when they will know that I am practicing Guru Siyag Yoga. So I'm not following a guru who is very much popular amongst on social media, or amongst a guru who is not really trending on social media platforms. So but I now I when I look back, so those concerns were never a big deal, because whosoever I shared about my yogic practice, so they always said, okay, great, you're doing that, that's fine. They ask a couple of questions and then they move ahead, that's it. So nothing more, nothing less. So I believe I had somehow overhyped it in my mind. So that's it. So now I'll play the Guru Siag's video, and Guru Dev will share about this practice in his trademark simple style, and he will also share the Guru Siag mantra. So once you hear the mantra, just make sure that you catch the correct pronunciation of the mantra. So at the end of this video, we will practice meditation for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, we all can say tata bye bye to each other. Okay, so here is it.
Yoga means a union of the soul with God or the universal consciousness force. What are the benefits of Siddha Yoga? Siddha Yoga heals, cures, or frees the body from any physical illness, aids various forms of cancers, diabetes, arthritis, asthma, and even genetic disease like hemophilia. In the case of disease such as AIDS, which attacks the entire body, the patient may experience internal kriyas like sensation or heat, electricity or tingling. According to Siddha Yoga philosophy, the divine power awakened by the enlightened Guru gets transmitted through his blissful voice to the listeners, irrespective of language spoken by the Guru. This divine power transmissions occurs smoothly and remain unaffected by the language being used. Regular practice of Siddha Yoga strengthens the immune system. The Kundalini acts as a protective shield of the immune system and wards off the onslaught or recurrence of any disease. Impact of Kundalini awakening. The Kundalini makes the practitioner perform kriyas that are specific to his needs. With this cleaning, the practitioner is cured of all kinds of chronic and even terminal disease such as HIV, AIDS, cancer, arthritis, etc., and genetic disorder like hemophilia. Mental application too are completely cured and stress is completely relieved. Cling, Krishna, cling, 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 cling, Krishna, cling.
Jai Gurudev, everyone. Please come out of meditation. And I forgot to emphasize that as part of your meditation, you may experience spontaneous yogic movements or some different kind of breathing. So let that happen because all that is your own divine energy doing to make you physically, mentally healthy. So that's about it. So that's all for today, and let's hope to meet you soon next week.